Today's mobility routine works on connecting to our deep core. But before that, we need to release the pelvis and the spine so that the tightness in this area won't be holding us back. This movement is rather unconventional, but do it with me. Tilt your pelvis from one side to another. You can have your hands by the side if you like. And when you do that, try to keep both sides of the waist equal. So we don't want to shorten any part of the torso, but just tilt your pelvis and the spine from one side to another, balancing it with the hand of the side you are tipping to. Try to keep both sides of the torso as straight as possible. Now this may not look like much, but actually this is already the beginning of core connection. Because to keep both sides of the torso aligned, we need our deep core to hold us well at the center so that we don't tip over or bend to one side too much just to balance. The balancing point is still in our core. I'm showing this quite a lot because it does take a while to get a hang of this. Maybe just go with it instead of feeling awkward doing it. You will see how and feel how everything builds up as we progress with the routine. Now, side bend to one side here. Have the pelvis and the torso tipping to one side. As you can see, part of my leg is also lifted off the mat, but the heel remains on it. The heel works as an anchor here. The balancing point is still the core. What we're doing here is letting the body fluid flow. It's one of the ways to make sure the fascia is nicely hydrated when we move. Releasing the tightness before we can connect deeper to the core. Side bend now with both pelvis grounded. Legs as straight as possible. Flex your feet, looking straight in front of you here. Now, both sides of the torso are not equal anymore because we are side bending. The side that we are bending away from will open up and lengthen more. Keeping your legs as straight as possible. This will help to ground the pelvis. And the more the pelvis grounds, the more we can open up the torso with a deeper side bend. You might feel some soreness along the side of your body. That's perfectly fine. It's tightness being actively lengthened away. Just showing you how it looks from the back here. As mentioned, both sides of the pelvis are grounded. You may feel like one side is coming up a little bit. It might, but try to have both sides staying grounded. You can see how my right torso is really lengthening out in a curve and opening. So this is the mental image you can have as you are doing this movement. Now have both arms up here, sitting as straight as possible. Reach down and inhale. Exhale with your ribs relaxing downwards. Inhale again, reaching up. And exhale, your ribs relaxing downwards. Just ease off the rib cage and thoracic spine a little bit more here. As you reach upward in your inhalation and letting it relax down. Slowly bend forward, scoop the belly in, looking between your knees here and coming back up here. As you scoop forward, round your spine, scoop your belly in. That way you will really open up your kidneys and lumbar area, your mid back and your lower back here. If you have it straight or try to keep it straight, you might just end up stretching either the back of your neck or shrugging your shoulders. Scooping the belly in will help to keep the spine rounded in a way that also opens it. Make sure your feet are flexed because that will help to really lengthen the legs out. Slowly your fingertips will begin to touch the toes, reaching it down more and more as your back opens up more and more. Put your hands back, arch the spine, looking up. And curl your spine, scoop the belly in, point your feet. Arching, flexing the feet. Curling, looking at your belly button, pointing the feet. Do this slowly, deliberately, so that you can really feel the movement of the spine here. Scoop the belly in, start to curl down. Only halfway, coming back up. So we talked about curling the lower back, and make sure that here you're able to curl your lower back as much as possible so that your lumbar vertebrae could reach downwards more and more, helping it to create space in the lumbar lower back area. Scoop the belly in, of course, that would help. Try to do this at a deliberate pace here, with the intention of your lumbar spine reaching down towards the floor here. Exhaling as you scoop the belly and curling downwards. Inhaling as you come up. You may find that you can gradually Go down a little bit more at a time here by doing it a little bit more each time. This is called active lengthening. When we actively lengthen the lower back and the hamstrings, the core will be able to connect better. Lengthening the spine will help us to connect better, will help the hamstrings to engage better. Increasing the challenge, this time you're going to bring your arms up, scoop the belly in, curl back and circle your arms back. Keep your feet pointed and slowly bring the arms up, sitting upright again. Arm circles, scooping back. Hold for a couple of seconds. Bring your arms up, arching the spine a little bit before you curl back again. Arms to the front. Slowly bring your arms up, arching your spine. Of course, when you scoop your belly to go back here, you exhale. Bring your arms up, straightening, arching the spine a little bit, you inhale. Point your toes here, scoop the belly in, exhale, roll back. Flex your feet, coming back up to inhale. Okay, so take a break, forward bend, but still scooping the belly in. Hold the back of your thighs here. Lay down. Bring the legs up to about 90 degrees only and slowly curl up. Curl back slowly. Bring the legs up. Not too close to you. And curled up. Bring your arms up. Keep your belly scooped in so the core is always engaged. Let the core do all the work, support you, stabilize you, hold your strength while your upper body and your legs move synchronously. Bring it back towards you, but make sure you don't flex your hips here. Going forward, scoop the belly in, bend forward, arms up. Doing it slowly, deliberately, to make sure that the core is really supporting us at the center. Have your legs in diamond shape here. Looking up, arching the spine, opening the chest. And side bend, forward. Side bend, forward. This way you are opening up one side of the torso as you go forward onto one side, followed by the other. Note that your heels need to be pressing to each other so that you activate the inner thighs as you do this. Turn your body, side bend forward. Wriggle yourself back and forth here. You should have a nice loose spine now as well as an engaged core. Do this with ease or just go down to a level where you're able to do this with ease, and then you can slowly increase your range of motion. Feel free to come back to do this routine anytime you feel like it is evergreen. Thank you so much for moving with me. And if you like my videos, the way I do mobility moves, consider to like, share, subscribe. It will help me a lot to grow my channel. And thank you so much for being with me. I'll see you again very soon in the next video. Take care and have a lovely day.